Welcome to the Smoke Corner. I'm with my little brother, Kevin.
Heyo.
We got two vapes. One of them is mine. I purchased it about a week ago. And one of them is Kevin's. Take it away, Kevin.
Alright, so in case y'all didn't get my first video, or our first video, my apologies. This right here is a Vapes 2 with a Sense tank on top with a Blazer Pro coil running at 0.3 ohms from 60 to 150 watts. Great coil, great tank, great mod, great setup overall. Battery life is good, could use new batteries. Coils are good, I could use one of those. But other than that, it's a phenomenal mod. Panels, so you can, it's easy battery access. And one good thing about this little puppy is that if you take out the negative battery, it will still work. It will just show one battery, and it will only go up to 80 watts, which is good if you have a tank, or if you have a coil that only goes to like say 80 watts or 50 watts. I've had coils that do that. He's had coils that do that. So if you want to get downgrade to a smaller tank for like longer battery life, I would suggest doing so. But you're not going to get as much power out of your mod than what you do if you get a bigger tank that takes more watts, so you get more cloud production and flavors. Draven, go ahead and talk about yours.
Well, you see, I don't know a thing about my vape. I just purchased it because I'm basic like that. But I can tell you this: it can really hit the back of your throat. It can give you a real strong hit. It's pretty decent at clouds. It has really good battery life. The charge time is, to be desired.
But that is because you charge it through the USB, am I correct?
True.
Alright.
Another thing about this is it's rainbow, so I might be called a couple of things.
Hey, you know what? Over here at FY2 Studio, we completely support the homos. We love them.
Kevin loves them a little too much.
Not like that. Like, to me, like, LGBT mean Luigi got big titties, okay? But, that's like me cracking jokes, like for real, like, on a more serious note, homosexuals, they're good people, like, you don't have to worry about them judging you or whatever, because like they know what it's like, and blah, blah, blah. Enough about that. This is not a homosexual channel. This is a vaping channel. So today we are vaping on the same fluid, which would be Coffee and Donuts by Mega. Great fluid, great nicotine. The ratio is 80-20. Not bad ratio, not bad nicotine, smooth hit, and I went to fill my tank up like twice a day, and I chain vape all day, wake up around 2, go to bed at like 5 o'clock in the morning, don't matter, only got filled up twice. So me and him, we are going to show you what they can do together.
Mine really gets that burn.
Now you see that his coil or his tank give off a lot more vapor, and his battery life is a little lower than mine. I would, if you like smaller, more compact tanks, might get one of those. But although my coil is burnt, so it's not I'm not getting that full range of flavor and vapor. So now that we got those out of the way, no, actually, how much did you buy yours for? How much did yours cost?
Mine cost $125. That's not bad for what it is.
At the vape shop near us, I bought mine for $120. Same vape shop. Good people. So now that we got this out of the way, song of the day, my favorite part of any fucking video.
You first, little brother. You first.
Alright. My song of the video by Night Level is Jamie's Sin. Good song, very catchy, kind of slow, but I listen to Suicide Boys, Ghostman, you know, shit like that, so I like it. I like it. I'll post a link down in the description. Be sure to check that out.
My song is going to be Senpai by Hentai Dude, and yes, I know it's a really weird song title, really strange artist name, but I can tell you this, the beat is really easy on the ears.
I fuck with the beat. It's a good beat.
Yeah, you can easily fuck with the beat. It can get you real pumping, and I can tell you this, if it wasn't for that beat, I wouldn't have showed up for work more than one time.
So, now they got my favorite segment out of the way. Now we're going to go back to, like, stupid more shit. So, I've been hearing, like, a lot of, like, alright, story time! Woohoo! Alright, so check this out. I went to a bar, you know, just drinking with my sister and her friend. I had Mountain Dew, not of age. But, I asked the bartender, like, hey, are we allowed to vape in here? Like, is that chill? And she's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. So, like, we're sitting there, like me and my sister were vaping, like, why aren't we blowing, like, huge clouds? And, like, until they said something about it, we weren't blowing huge clouds. I was ghosting mine. But, I didn't know that they came out with, like, a new word for vaping. Do you want to know what these here are called? They're not called mods or setups. Guess what they're called? Douche flutes. Douche flutes! They call these fuckers douche flutes! Yes, I'm sucking on a douche. Tastes real fucking good.
It tastes like donuts and coffee.
Tastes salty. Like a fucking saltine. It's bullshit. I'm like, hey, we live in this fucking outback hillbilly town, and these motherfuckers, like, they chew, you know, like,
Smoke meth.
Meth.
Crack.
Coke. Do you want to smoke coke?
Some people do. Okay, it's not good for you.
How the hell do you do that?
It's really complicated, but I can tell you this, it's killed a lot of people.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
So, boys and girls, don't smoke coke. But they're out here smoking meth, crack, snorting coke,
Popping pills.
popping pillies.
Doing fucking everything under the goddamn sun.
Now me, I don't know about him, but me, I support marijuana. Do you support marijuana?
I support marijuana when I can smoke it.
We support marijuana. But I'm saying like because I'm not like a very like aggressive person. Like I'm not even passive aggressive. I'm just passive. I'm like a fucking cow. Moo.
I'd say more like a panda.
Panda. Call me fucking panda. Dank panda. Remember that shit. But like, I'm not saying nothing that like they have like lips full of fucking chew. I'm like, that shit's fucking gross. I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, if your life is on the line, and like someone said, take a dip for a second, or I'm gonna kill this person. I care about you. I'm gonna take that dip for a second. But it was like for something like I did not like, and it's not because I didn't like him. Just okay, random Billy O. Joe down the street. If someone putting under said take a dip, or he's gonna die, I'm like, well, fuck you. I ain't touching the nasty shit. Hell no. That's bad for you.
Bad for you. Make your teeth stink. Make your mouth stink. Girls gonna be thinking they making out with an ashtray. Shut your face.
Making the pussy stink.
Make the pussy stink. Make your shit smell weird. Sperm coming out with a cigarette in their mouth. It's gross.
Ooh. Spermicidal lube. Where's the big old bottle of lube? You wouldn't understand it. You're too young. Alright, but, let's talk a little bit about, like people who don't vape, that they watch our videos. What could we tell them to kind of educate them on what we could do, on what they could do to get a decent vape? Let's talk about mods and tanks, and then we'll switch over to pods. Alright, so go ahead and...
Well, as with everything, before you start something, make sure you do your research. Know what's going to happen to your body if you start using said thing. But I can tell you this, between this, cigarettes, and a lot of other smokables besides marijuana, this is probably the best route you can go. I do need to stress, though, you need to watch how much nicotine you do put in your fluid, but you also need to make sure that you don't get screwed out of money when you try to purchase your vape. Because a lot of people will try and overcharge you. But that's going to happen. Because people can be assholes. So, just make sure you do your research. Because, if you don't do your research, you're gonna get screwed.
And we'll post some links down in the description on some research papers that have been published, and some safe starter mods. Like, I'll post one of an e-leaf or something simple, like even a pen.
Like my first vape, my little smock pen.
He had a smock pen V8. It wasn't bad, but after a few months, the buttons started wearing out. I had to really start pressing it. Like, I'm talking like
you're trying to jab someone's eye in.
Alright. The people who play video games out there, whenever you're playing a fighting game, you think that the harder you press the button, the harder your person's gonna hit. Like that. You have to hit that bitch hard and long. But for some reason, it'll keep on firing in his pocket. But because he never fucking locked it, I told him to.
You can't lock it. You can either power it off, or you can fire it.
Then turn that bitch off!
It didn't want to. I'm not gonna lie, okay? One night I might have gotten a little drunk and accidentally tipped it over into some alcohol, and the button didn't work right. But hey, what can you do?
That's fucking right. I believe it was the night after I found you out here on the floor with a fucking empty ass bottle full, an empty ass bottle of Jack.
Yeah, I was cuddling with a bottle of Jack. That's a good night.
Alcoholic. But and for people who do have little dinky, by dinky I mean starter. I think it just flows out better in my opinion. And for people that have those dinky little starter kits, just comment down below on I asked some questions about your setup, because I don't know about him, but I like to think that I've helped him. I've helped my sister. I've helped other people on their kits, on what they can do and can't do, on what they should do and shouldn't do. There was someone that I knew, they would always have their watts, and their watts turned up to 170, and then their ohms down to I think the lowest one I saw was 0.14, when their coil was rated for 0.2 ohms and about 80 watts. They should know that you're supposed to stay in those ranges. I'm not talking about mods and tanks. Let's talk about pod systems. Do you know anything about pod systems?
Yes, I've had a vape before, but I'm still pretty much brand new to the terminology and all that stuff. So take it away. All
right, so pod systems are pretty much Joules, like anything like Joule. The Vladimir is a pod. Joule is a pod. I think E-Leaf makes pod systems. I'm not sure. I know for sure Smock does, because I've seen them a lot. Actually, my friend's girlfriend, she has a little UFO, has 2 pods in it. I fucking love it. I'd fucking buy one. I would use that little fucker more than I would use this. That's saying a lot, because I fucking hate pods. Pods are more for if my mod dies and I don't have a charger around or anything, I'll just put that in my backpack and just pull out my little pod system. I'll start hitting it. Or like if you want like something like more discreet, or like some people use it for like more nicotine. Like my friend down the road, he puts 50 milligrams of fucking salt nic in it. I fucking hit it once. I'm like, oh, fuck me. That shit sucks.
You think he's just being dramatic, but I've seen him take hits pretty close to that, and it's the exact same thing. So
it's fucking bad. I'm like, I got iron lungs. I smoke pot like a motherfucker.
I don't think you're supposed to admit that.
We'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep it out.
But no, I'm kidding. I don't smoke pot. I used to, but I don't now. But no, like fuck, vape channel. I'm gonna say this. There goes fucking all of our subscribers. I smoke too, cigarettes. Not very often, but I get that craving of higher nicotine. But I don't want to go buy a 100 milliliter bottle of vape juice with 18 milligram nicotine, because then I'll look weird buying 200 milliliter bottles of juice, both being 3 nic, and then buying one separate bottle of just 18 milligram nicotine juice. I'd look kind of weird, so I just buy a pack, or I'll buy rolling shit, and I'll just put it away, and whenever I need a cigarette, pull it out, roll me a cigarette, pop it in, and smoke it. That's right. It's like I smoke a lot more if like my coils are beyond burnt. It's bad. It is. Okay.
Well, this video is getting pretty long, so what are your final thoughts, comments, anything like that?
Like, subscribe, and share with your orgy buddies. Orgy buddies. Do it.
Later, beautiful bastards.
Bye.